The Lunar New Year is China's biggest holiday, and for the second time, it will be celebrated under the shadow of coronavirus. That means no official fireworks, no temple fairs, and no non-essential travel. Some provinces are even paying people to stay home. NBC News correspondent Janis Mackey Frayer reports from Beijing.
The Lunar New Year is the biggest holiday of the year in China, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's combined. Called Spring Festival here, it's a time normally marked with red lanterns, huge meals, fireworks, and family. But like most places in the world, even important holidays this year are not normal. Given the government's goal of keeping COVID cases as close to zero as possible, most traditions here have been put on hold. That means no official fireworks, no temple fairs in parks, and no travel that isn't essential. That's the toughest part for millions of migrant workers who toil all year in China's chaotic cities so they can go home for this holiday. Back to towns and villages to see children they've left with aging parents to raise while they work. Usually, train stations and airports are overflowing during the Chinese New Year travel period. Known as the biggest annual human migration on Earth, more than 3 billion trips are typically made over 40 days. This year, total trips are expected to be maybe half that. Departure areas at airports and train stations are noticeably quiet. People accustomed to booking tickets weeks in advance are able to buy them the same day. It isn't as difficult as I'd imagined, she says. I'm happy to go. To discourage people from traveling, China's National Health Commission imposed restrictions and rules, including the need to produce a negative COVID test to get on a flight or a train, and 2 weeks of health observation and temperature checks for anyone going to a rural area. Since last year, I haven't been able to go back home, he says. This year, it's quite exciting. The new rules come as authorities here have tried to contain fresh outbreaks after China had all but declared victory over the virus. Some provinces are even paying bonuses to people to stay at home. In Beijing, gatherings with more than 10 people aren't allowed, even among relatives. So the big feast that Mina Yan and her family were planning for baby Aria's first New Year has been scaled back.
She's never met any of her extended family, so Chinese New Year was supposed to be that really festive time for me to introduce everybody to her, but we're just gonna have to do it over video this year.
Some traditions haven't changed, though, like the focus on family and preparing food, especially dumplings or jiaozi. Our crew, Logan, Luke, Noah, Jojo, and Jet. I'm his mom.
1, 2, turn.
All the way there.
Nice.
It's considered an auspicious food in northern China for wealth. So the idea is to make and eat a lot of them.
You're going to fold it and pinch it towards you. And pinch, pinch, pinch.
You are a dumpling-making machine.
The new rules and regulations are stirring debate on social media here. Communist Party officials are wary of that anger, but they're not backing down as COVID casts a shadow for the second year in a row. So it's virtual fireworks or smaller parties across China and around the world, ushering in the Year of the Ox and hopefully better luck.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.